Yeah, Rip Pants Gang.
I think for me it was the musical episode because I'm not too much of a strong dancer. So doing that, I was very, very nervous.
He did it. Phenomenal job, though, right?
Yeah, woo!
And you guys have a very moment on set? So this is my first acting role, and because it's my first acting role, I didn't have any headshots to submit. So I did a photo shoot one time and just grabbed the closest thing to a headshot that I had, and it was a picture of me doing this. And that was the headshot that I used, and the stunty team saw it, and so every day on set, the Japanese stunty team would talk to me, they'd be like, "Hey, Chance!" And that was pretty embarrassing. No, nothing? You guys get there. Why? What is it like working with your on-screen parental authority? It was really great. I think the relationship between my character and Warder Garcia in the show obviously has some hardships, and I don't want to spoil anything for you guys who haven't seen season 2, part 1, but they talk things out, and it's good. But the relationship with me and Blair, who is the actual actor, he is such a phenomenal guy, and he really worked hard to make sure that we had a great relationship, and we talked to each other off set and on set, and he's just wonderful. So I had a great relationship with him. My father was Kevin Copeland. He was from Australia, and yeah, we had a good relationship. I mean, it was great working with him. I think he came from like a dramatic acting background, and so he got to do kind of a lot of comedy, which was funny because he's like a taller, lanky guy, so everything he does is kind of funny. And he used to run like, oh my God, little kid. I have to finish it. That's how you ran.
Way better than
He was so cool. Shout out to Kevin. And but no, we got to build a good relationship with him. We went out with him after we wrapped and set. So it was an honor working with him. It was good also to just like develop a lot of these stories and kind of talk about it with him, because a lot of the stories that we had, especially me and my father, was relatable, I think, with a lot of people having, absentee parents, or just having to kind of figure out your role and figure out your purpose, and your parent might not understand what you want to be in life, and sometimes you have to hide, yourself. You have to hide your true self just because you're trying to make other people comfortable. But I think what Power Rangers shows and displays is that if you just embrace yourself, you never know who will love you, and really that's all that matters. Just be yourself and shine. My relationship, my parents only appear in the show in one episode. That was obviously really special, especially for my character. So that was really fun getting to do that. But I do think Nate finds Steel somewhat of like his, not necessarily a parental figure, but like, it's his only family that he has around in the show. But I do also think he looks up to Commander Shaw a lot to fill that type of parental. Yeah, Nate grew up in Dino Force since he was 6, so he's very professional in that environment. But yeah, I think the people in Dino Force have started to be his family. So yeah. Woo!
I think you guys all know Commander Shaw. So I think, because she was on set with us mostly every time, right? So I think, especially her being a woman and in such a high power, I think I love that with her. And then she would always just baby us too offset. Hi babies, hi honey, you guys are eating clean. We called her Mama T. So she was, if you're watching this, Quila, Instagram Live right now, we love you and we miss you. And being on set with her, she's a very, very talented actress. She's worked a lot in her lifetime. So there was a lot of scenes that I would go to her for advice, and she would help me do it or walk me through it. So shout out to Mama T.
Before Big Battle Force, she probably was in the Marines. Exactly. That's where her personality derived from. Maybe your granddaddy was a Marine. We don't know. Next.
All right, come on, what? What's your name? What's your question? What's your name? Mason. All right, what's your question?
Why did they steal?
Why they made steel? Here, all right. We only got one person who can answer this one.
Wait, why did they make it? So Evox sent Blaze and Roxy to go kidnap me so that I could build steel to be Evox's body, so he could come and destroy Coral Harbor and steal all of the morphers. But Nate is so smart that he outsmarted Evox and instead turned himself into a Power Ranger to save himself, and then also turned the robot that was supposed to be for Evox into the Silver Ranger. And then, as you know, he's half robot and half human. So half of his DNA, the human DNA, is my DNA, and that's how we end up being brothers. Isn't that awesome? And then that's how we get the gold and silver Power Rangers.
Thank you, Mason. Hi.
Hi, my name is Taisha. Hi. So my question is for all of you, and my question is, what things did you learn during the whole filming process? What new things did you learn during the whole process that you will take with you to do roles and, for the rest of your life?
Speak from the heart. Speak from the heart. This is the most I've ever answered on the panel. I think it's my second panel ever. So.
Sorry, man.
I think one of the things that I learned from the experience that I had was that it's really important to pace yourself with something, because we were filming for 10 months straight. And it was like 10 to 15 hour days every day except for Saturday, and it was a half day Friday. So I think pacing yourself is very important, knowing what you're capable of, obviously pushing yourself to your limits, trying to become better, but when you feel tired, take that break. Or like when you have those moments, slow down and just take a breather, because you can't power through everything. Even Power Rangers need breaks.
Exactly, yes.
What was the question? Everything I've learned, or what I think a lot of people should do this. Just create bonds. You have people from all over. There's a lot of influential people. There's a lot of people who just can offer you knowledge, and sometimes you yourself might not know what your future is. Me, Jazz, and Abraham, a lot of our teammates, we just built a relationship with the crew, with the makeup department, and we got to learn different things from all these people. So it's just, don't be standoffish, don't be the type of person who's too afraid to speak. Ask questions, just like as you guys are doing, because that's the only way you're going to be able to learn. It's the only way you're going to be able to grow, is if you continue to seek knowledge. So don't be afraid to just make bonds with people, because that's what this life is for. It's about relationships.
Yeah!
Yeah, honestly, I learned a lot. Overall, it was a life-changing experience, and I started the show when I was 18. Went to New Zealand, on my own at 18, and as you can imagine, it was a really, I guess intimidating experience to just like move across the world by myself and do this job for 9 months. But it definitely, you know, made me grow up a lot. I learned so many things that I will forever carry. And also just like stunts. I never did stunts in prior acting jobs, so that was a fun thing that I can now do in the future. And yeah, just like working on set, you know, you learned a lot filming 44 episodes. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know, a lot of personal things, a lot of growth, lots of love, and yeah, woo!
There's a saying that they say, if you can survive being a Power Ranger and working on a Power Ranger set, it's going to teach you a lot of patience. It's going to teach you how to be in control of your emotions, and also just to build friendship and have that. I just lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. But I would say the number one thing would just have to be patience, because we're working so hard. And if you can survive on a Power Ranger set, then you can survive on any other set.
All right. You got a question, old man? What's your name?
Naughty. Are you the real Ranger?
Are you guys the real Rangers? You betcha. Yes.
They got a morph?
You know how we're gonna prove that we're the real Power Rangers? If we're the real Power Rangers, then we can morph. So let's see if we're the real ones.
Alright guys, are you ready? Are you guys ready? What time is it?
Time. It's morphin' time. It's morphin' time. It's morphin' time. Morphin' time. Get your head in the game.
Take the phone.
Why are you scared for? Watch that door. Everybody good? Rangers ready? Ready! It's morphin' time! Ha! Activate beast power! Ha!
So are we the real Power Rangers? Yeah! Thank you for your question.
This is why I love Nate. He makes me laugh.
Hi. Hi. My name's Adrian.
Nate says bye, stargazers, Alara.
What was the most goofy thing you did on set for all of you?
You're so creative.
I have his charger.
Oh, the blooper reel. Yeah, it was in the blooper reel, but it was a different blooper reel that like wasn't shown, so I can't share that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know if it was goofy, but one time
Bloopers.
I called out. Yeah. So I one time was saying it's morphin' time, and I was yelling it. It was just me and Steel, and I said it's morph, and then my voice cracked like insane. That the entire crew just broke out in laughter. And I like went and like listened back, like sound let me listen to it, and it was like it's in the blooper reel if you guys saw it. But that was goofy.
Huh? I think the goofiest,
No, you guys need to know, these guys were goofy. So literally, I was probably like the most maybe stoic one on set. Just like, you know, in my zone, but they were like free and they're always themselves, right? So all the time, right? It's already all the time. 1, 2, and Jackie, they would just look at each other and just
Exactly. Everything.
Everybody's cracking up on set. The director's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, probably that. And then also, I was just falling down a lot too. I felt like I was a klutz while I
No,
was.
that was always a thing. Like when we run up and then break, and then right before we're gonna do some action stuff, it rained a lot there. We were constantly slipping or in the dirt or whatever. Like, yeah, that was also goofy.
Oh, he went up.
Alright. What's up? My question is, any of you book friends on set? Which one of you guys were the best at pulling?
Uh-oh.
What was his question?
Who pulled pranks on set?
It's like don't come to me, don't come to me.
Alright.
I don't think we pulled pranks as much. We're always telling jokes. I'd say Jordan is the goofiest. Yeah, he loves the dad jokes. And you'll say something, and he'll say something back to you, and you're like, what was that? And you'll repeat, you're like, why did you start? Why did you do that? Why did you do it? But yeah, no pranks. We're just jokes on yourself. Just the funny part of that. Definitely jazz and culture. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, next one. Hi, what's your name? What's your question?
What is your favorite Power Rangers
We actually answered that question first. It was, you see how the island
Power Ranger
it
character?
was time, episode? One episode? Yeah.
What question was she asked?
Favorite Power Ranger something.
It was a Time Wars, RPN, and RPN. There we go. Oh, another question?
This one right here.
Yeah,
Right over there.
what's your name of the question? Adonis, or the New York Six Rangers, my name. And my second question for you guys is, if you could do a crossover episode in any season, what would it be? I think you guys have seen a crossover.
Right. Honestly, if it was, I think a beast like British would do, so Jungle Fury. And I think, honestly, this Mystic Force. That was cool. You need paint. Oh,
Like a Harry Potter.
we can bring that back into back. But does anybody else have a crossover thing? Do you need? I say Down Under. Get some more dinos in there, but if not Dino, then probably Time Force, because I love that. I love Time Force. Alright. Do you guys have any crossover episodes while you're gone?
Mighty Morphin.
Where'd you get that jacket?
ACG Cosmo.
ACT. I like that, man. I like the little.
Oh, we got from ACG.
That's Zane's outfit.
Yeah, I
would
love
say
Zane's outfit.
crossover would probably be
His outfit's pretty cool.
Dino Theory. Kind of a third question to that. If you guys could cross over with any non-Power Ranger. Like anything that you guys want, any kind of cosplay.
Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, you know what? Super, Dragon Ball Z Super.
I would like to try to do a crossover with Demon Slayer.
Oh, Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer.
High School Musical.
This is why I love
We
it.
did the musical episode, you guys remember? Yeah, that was my little High School Musical moment.
I love this guy.
Here's a little guy, Zac Efron, who's walked on the set. Any more questions, guys? What's your name? What's your question? Okay, Jason, what's your question? Jason, Puddy, what's
You know, I have a question. Hold on.
Yeah, we'll do it. Sorry.
My dad's sister.
Give me.
Where is he?
Jack Smith? He's actually right over there.
All right. You can just leave it on your chair, and then I can just watch out for it. Yeah.
Cole, the Finster costume? Do you have a question? No, okay.
And he didn't even offer it to me.
Hi, I'm from Metal. My question is, what series of all the Power Rangers do you dislike the most?
This is gonna
You see their faces, you know.
I know.
Okay, that's got it. No comment. It's one of my favorite seasons, but it was a lot. You know, Dinosaur, I tried a lot of Rangers. And it was too much to keep up. You know, I just can we have primary colors? And just people like that, you know, they had every crayon on.
You know, not a lot of character development in some of them. I know.
I
The 5 major, the 6 major
I
ones.
had to rewatch it to actually.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But he's right.
What's your name? What's your question, bro?
Everybody a question already, but I have one more question. And it's for Chance. And even you guys too, but for Chance. Now, you guys know that there's going to be, of course, another series coming out. We're debating on whether or not it's going to be called Cosmic Fury or not. Have you heard anything about Dino Fury Rangers being in the next series?
So basically, have you guys ever heard anything about coming back?
I would say if they were to offer us to come back to New Zealand, then that would definitely be something that I would be interested in. I know the rest of the cast have talked about it, and if that were an opportunity, we would love to come back. But yeah. Cosmic Fury. I've seen. Yeah, we don't know. That's just a rumor, speculation on YouTube. But I've seen some of it.
Yeah, like you were saying, the Beast Morphers would love to come back if the opportunity comes. You said Beast Morphers, right? Yeah, so Beast Morphers would love to come back, man. They need to bring it back, right? Don't you guys think about Beast Morphers? Like, for example, what happened to Commander Daniels now? Or he became a commander. Where does that leave me as a Blue Ranger? The last scene was me painting with my mom. What happened? What happened? Did I quit being a ranger? Like, they need to dive into that. At Hasbro. And,
We keep leaving those unresolved stories.
Beast Morphers and Cosmic Fury. Is that what it's going to be called? Cosmic Fury?
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor.
Yes, the Beast Morphers would love to come back. At Hasbro. And then Rory, you just came back in a web series for Power Rangers. Talk about that. Okay, hold on. That is gonna happen. We were down in LA for another convention, and I had the pleasure of, I think I met Christopher Kane and Lee either the first time or the second time there. Shout out to Christopher Kane and Lee, and Rosie guys. And yeah, we just kind of chopped it up, and just like how you guys should be doing, you know, you should be talking with like-minded people, trying to network, trying to grow. And yeah, he just kind of offered me a proposition, like, would you love to reprise your role as Devin Daniels? And
just kind of have the adult version, you know, wherever you wanted to take him. It was kind of up to you to do and just see how it goes. So I was down to do it. So literally the next day, I was already in California. It was Jazz's birthday, so literally just went to Jazz's party, had a convention. Next day, had my lines, learned lines, and had the opportunity to film for that and work with other veteran rangers, meet Patrick for the first time, DJ Rivers, Colin Bass. You know, these guys are dedicated people, so it's an honor. It's an honor. We just look out for more Commander Devin Daniels.
And it was well done in the grid, correct? Yeah, well done in the grid, guys. Go check it out. All right, next question. How's it going, guys?
So I got two questions for you guys. The first one is, your favorite moment on set for all of you, what would it be?
Favorite moment on set. My favorite moment on set was definitely our first morph. I think that was probably the most funnest time I've had on set. And also putting our costumes on for the first time. And especially the first morph, because I got to lead the morph. Our first morph of the series, Robbie Shaw got to lead it.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. You guys need to wake up! Very, very low, you guys. Very, very low.
No. If only my caffeine wasn't making
Favorite moment is probably when I filmed in the Stein Brigade when I become the Gold Ranger. Obviously that's like really iconic. One of my favorite memories though is the very first day we landed and we like got a tour of the studio. That was really, really awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, one of my favorite memories is one, actually we weren't on set, but we were at me and Jazz's place. It was the first time that you and Christina had came, that time. And it was just so special. It was, because me and Jazz were kind of a bit further out than everybody else. Had a very nice place. And it was just their first time coming. It was their first time coming, and we just had a hard day on set, so we got to really talk. And I really feel like that's the moment, at least for myself, where I kind of had, you know, just our bromance kind of began with KB, and just started looking at you as a little brother in that moment, you know. All the curtains down, our hair's loose, and it was like, you know, this is life, and we're here. Can you believe that we're doing this? And yeah, it was just a really special intimate moment.
I think my favorite moment on set was our last morph that we did. And we were all so excited to have had such an amazing experience for 10 months with the most wonderful film crew. And like, I can't think of like one bad memory on set, honestly. It was the greatest experience of my life. And I think after we had ended, the film crew, they did something called a haka, which in New Zealand it's like, where is that?
Yep, that's their tradition. That's their culture.
Yeah, that's good.
So imagine that, with me slapping like 10 times louder and every single person on the film crew doing this in unison. It was the most beautiful, intimidating, like just shocking thing in the best way possible that I've ever witnessed. It brought everyone to tears. It was so special. And afterward we just did like this massive group hug and we all celebrated, and it was just the best.
Awesome, guys. All right. One more question? All right.
So, how do you guys feel about the supposed Power Hexagon we would have got should it have happened?
Power Hexagon was a thing back in like 2006. Anybody know? When did Ninja Storm come out? 2005, so 2005.
No, T3 is 3.
When Ninja Storm was going to come out, it was rumored that it would just be, it's similar to Beast Morphers where like past characters would come back and then just kind of applied for role as like not in.
Yeah, it was 2003. I know that because I was in first grade when that was released.
I was like 6.
Feel out in the world, and they made this giant
You were
world,
6?
like an adventure.
I was-
It's like
I was 6.5. No, yeah, I was 6. I was in first grade.
I guess when it's kind of refresh.
You were in first?
Like, would
I
you
think
like
I was.
to
I'm October.
see an eventual like giant kind of Marvel
I was
type,
probably kindergarten.
bringing in different characters. And,
Oh,
like,
so you were in kindergarten.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Maybe not
I was
even
always a year
but,
younger
like,
than everybody else,
where
because
you
I'm
want, yeah,
October.
keep the younger race and stuff like that.
So I was
Yeah,
either
absolutely.
kindergarten or
I mean, there's so many seasons of Power Rangers. I think
And how
doing
old are you
something
right
like
now?
that could be keeping from past seasons.
Oh, I thought you looked older than
or
24.
current seasons into the past
Oh my
seasons.
goodness.
Like,
My
that's-
job
there's so much
is
possibility
Oh,
there.
what job do you
and
work
I
at?
think a lot of people would like to see that.
worked at cable for
Ah, yeah, that will make you older. That is brutal, yeah.
Honestly, Megaforce and
I know, people look at me, and when I say I'm 26, I sometimes don't look 26.
It was kind of like that big crossover. But yeah, one where they can use even more Rangers, make it super epic. Make a movie. Make a
Yeah,
movie
I think
with
COVID
the
kind of
actual
messed everyone
Power
up.
Rangers.
Yeah, it messed me up really
Exactly.
bad.
And that way, I've been talking about it all, but I don't know if you guys have been saying, but I really feel like they need to make a video game that is cross-platform, you know, multi-dimensional, open world, you know? And they can introduce so many different characters, you know? Exactly.
Yeah, that one's
exactly.
really
These
good,
games
yeah.
Nowadays, since they take like 10 years to make, I'm still waiting on Elder Scrolls and GTA 6 to come out.
I don't know, GTA is so boring. No offense, I just don't like it.
So yeah, like have a role-playing Power Rangers game and you can explore so many different stories that way, and it'll last for.
I like Power Rangers versus Dragon Ball Z. I think that would be cool.
I like. It's hard.
But I've always been in favor of
I actually added you in the video while you were asking him the question.
So for all three, who won the real fight? Who won the real fight?
Now we're getting messy. We're getting real messy.
He's gonna start a slideshow.
For real, who won the real fight? What about character?
I mean, honestly, I feel like
Robbie would kick my butt.
Nate is also kind, but also has the brains that they
Run.
Everybody in your team, who do you feel confident you can beat?
They all looking at us again.
I'm good. You know what? I feel like I would have the best chance at beating the Green Ranger, only because she's my sister and I spend the most time with her, so I know her style the best. So that would give me more of an advantage.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Ah, that's very much fun.
What's the question?
And
And one more time, you guys, just to feel a little bit of spirit in here, we're going to count it 3. We're going to say it's morphin' time all together. One big family, eh? Okay, I said, are you ready? Ready! Ready? Ready! 1, 2, 3.
It's morphin' time!
Thank you guys, and we will see you again.
You guys want to stay for the roll on your account? In a couple minutes. And you guys want to check out these guys?
What's there though? Over there.
You guys want to play with these guys? They're going to be sitting at their table.
Yes.